Hello, everyone. Welcome to For Crying Out Loud. The new season has started. The first show, actually, I didn't have a guest. It was a bit of a warm-up. But this time we do. And welcome, Fiona.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Maybe put the mic a little bit closer to.
Yeah. I've got my big shoes on as well.
Yeah. Tell us a bit about yourself. How are you involved in music?
Yeah, so I've always played, been involved. I did my bachelor's degree doing composition in London, and then I'm doing my master's here now in the more sort of cultural theory side of things, which is fun. And I'm doing my internship at the minute, so that's with a company called Dust and Grooves. Check them out. And I'm just doing a lot of writing and info on record collection, which is super interesting. So that's
very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, the list that you sent me was very diverse and cool choices, not the obvious picks. So I loved it.
Nice.
Yeah, let's just start with a song. The first one is, I think, the best song of Angel Olsen.
I love her so much. She's so good.
The song is called Lark. Why did you choose this song?
I mean, when this album came out, I could not stop listening to it. But then when you asked me to do this and there was this idea of tearjerkers, I thought, there's a lot of music out there that's quite sad. And it's like, oh gosh, I'm so heartbroken and mirror. And it's that kind of crying where it's kind of just sad, and then I think this comes up quite a lot, I think, through my choices, but there's many reasons why we cry, and it's not just because we're sad. So for me, this song is just a big release of everything. So it's sadness, but it's just a lot of hurt and pain that is just paced really nicely throughout the song, and it just has this big release moment. And I think emotions of regret and resent kind of get a really bad reputation, but without them, we don't learn. So I think...
Very true.
Yeah.
And what you said about the release, I think that's the bridge of the song, right? It's amazing.
Yes.
That's also what I wrote down, like the pacing.
Oh, nice.
What I wrote down is the first song on this album kicks open the door and gets out all the feelings into the sun.
There's no holding back.
No.
It's gonna... if you need to angry cry, then this will...
Yeah.
It will get you there.
And I think it's about like an emotionally abusive relationship.
It's just, I mean, it's about, from what I gather, it's about a man who can't talk about his feelings, which is, a whole different issue. But yeah, it's just the frustration that comes with trying to articulate emotions with someone who just can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's a beautiful song. Let's. And what she said about the song itself is, it's easy to promise the world to those who we love, but what about when our dreams change and our values split? So that's about this song. It's called Lark by Angel Olsen.
To forget you is too hard. There's still so much left to recover. If only we could start again, pretending we don't know each other. I could not come back the same. This city's changed, it's not what it was back when you loved me. Walking down that path we made when right there when no one else could see. Took me into them. Told me that I was the reason. Told me that I was the one. He'd always be losing, always be.
Yeah, that's a pretty emotional, heavy start of the show.
Why not? You know, just start strong.
Start with
strong.
the drama.
Yeah.
All right. As always, for some of the songs, I choose an accompanying song, and for this one, I don't even know if it's that good of a match, but it's a very good song. It's by Dean Blunt, featuring Joanne Robertson. It's called Heat. There's a stark sense of despair and heartbreak on this song, and in my eyes, it's like an epilogue taking place years and years later, with the protagonist still being hopeless and broken.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing much more to say about this song. It's Heat.
Where is the air that runs around?
This was Dean
Blunt.
Dean Blunt, Joanne Robertson. Yeah, the fun music that I play here. Songs, and I don't really can find them in my own catalog, so I have to really look for them.
That's fun.
Yeah,
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really glad with the show. Really happy with the show.
Good.
So yeah, this was the first song on your Spotify playlist that you sent to me.
Yes.
It's called Mercury.
Yes, it's the first one I think I kind of thought of for this show. It's kind of just classic sad. It's, you know,
What is classic sad?
classic, just a bit glum, a bit, you know, like, oh gosh, this is
I love
this
that
is
word.
happening. Yeah, it's just a bit glum. But because this is a big collab, so Sufjan Stevens is singing, but then there's loads of soundtrack composers. So it's Bryce Dessner, Nico Muhly, and James McAllister, who are all fabulous in their own right. But then all together, it's from an album that's called Planetarium, so it's all to do with different.
Yeah, I saw the
celestial
titles
bodies.
of all the other songs, and
And
there
it's
were a lot of planets.
it's really beautiful. Like, I think having, and I love a collaboration because it just, you can really tell, I think, when you're listening to it, that there's just so many inputs and nice minds coming together.
Yeah.
And yeah, the lyrics and Sufjan Stevens' voice it's lovely, but it's just sad.
It's very sad.
It's just sad.
Does he have
bless
happy
him.
songs?
You know that one? It's from the Chicago album.
Oh,
And it's
okay.
like,
I'll listen to that then. Yeah.
I'll find it. I'll find
right,
it now
cool.
and I'll let you know. But the instrumentation and the general shape of this song is just beautiful.
Well, I've mainly listened to Javelin lately, and that's not really happy. That's very sad, actually.
Get outside. You know, switch it off. Switch it off.
Yeah. But Sufjan Stevens, why did you pick of all the songs on the album? Why did you pick this one?
I just feel the most connection to it. The other ones, well, mostly the ones are quite soundtracky and quite, and not that there's anything wrong with that, but
This one's more intimate.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like it just sort of gets into me a bit more. Yeah.
I think that's also what I wrote down. Like, they bring a personal intimacy to the colossal weight of the universe through disarmingly simple statements. I'm faithful, I'm steadfast, I'm desperate, I'm sorry. And there's the classic guitar strumming and doodling while the lyrics wander on. Yeah.
It's very wondery.
Wondery, that's a good word. All right, this is Mercury by Sufjan Stevens and the rest.
And all that I've known to be of life, and I am gentle, you ran off with it all. And I am faithful, and all that I felt within my arms, and I am weightless, you ran off with it all. And I am speechless, and all that I said to get it right, and I am confident, you ran off with it all. And I am steadfast, and all that I thought to be precise, and I am consequence, you ran off with it all. And I am sorry. And I am sorry, and all that I've known to be at peace, and I am desperate, you ran off with it all. And I am restless, and all that I've known to be of love, and I am gentle, you ran off with it all. And I am desperate, and all that I dream. Where do you run? Where do you run to? And I am evidence,
or sort of reverb echoing out of the song Mercury by Bryce Dessner, Sufjan Stevens, James McAllister, and Nico Muley. It's called Mercury. It was amazing.
Yay!
Great pick.
Good.
And now for my accompanying song, it's not really that matching, but it's like some sort of cloud rap song. It's part of the internet culture. He has even appeared on a Boiler Room, which was a bit awkward though. But this is Organ Tapes. The song samples 2007 songs, a song by Outkast, International Players Anthem, and also The Dreams' Shoddy is a 10.
Come on.
Which are both pretty happy party songs, but when you slow them down and drench them in reverb, it's suddenly a bit sad. So for full dramatic effect, only certain lines are actually also recited, so it gets a new meaning.
Context.
It's all about context.
Nice.
So this is Organ Tapes with Back to You. All right, Organ Tapes, Back to You, which is actually not found on Spotify, so you have to go and listen on YouTube. All right.
Yeah. Next
one is Nation of Language, which I wanted to show you a poster of here somewhere, but I guess they
can't
removed
believe
it. Yeah, they played here last year.
Yeah.
But you've also seen them.
I went to go and see them very recently, actually, in Rotterdam with my boyfriend, and they were so good. The front man is called Ian something. I can't remember his full name, but he's a really, really great singer. And they've got a really 80s sound, so a quite interesting thing was that we were definitely the youngest people in the crowd, even though Nation of Language themselves, I think, must be in their 20s. So pretty interesting. And then it was just kind of like 80s dudes. And we're like, rocking out. But yeah, this song, it sounds quite upbeat, but it's called I Will Never Learn. So I guess it just sort of talks about like just repeating mistakes and that kind of cycle of self-sabotage, which I can relate to it. I don't know if anyone else can, hopefully not, but and then I think because it sounds so hopeful, it kind of adds a bleakness to it where this feeling gets sort of like trapped in the mundane every day, like, oh yeah, well, I won't learn, but hey, here we go. It's all right. But it's a lot of fun, and there's one line in it that really just like gets me, and I think it's like it says, "I'm just frankly sick of myself," and I'm like, oh God, not me, but not
you
me
don't
at
relate
all.
to that part.
No, not
that's
at all.
good.
But it's so good, and I think it's again like a range of like it's not super sad, but then it just makes you take a look at yourself, and think, okay, right,
Yeah.
I actually need to.
We were also just talking about like
fix this.
why do people listen to sad music? Like why
Yeah.
why would you personally listen to sad music? What would you get out of it?
I think it very much serves a catharsis. I think there's a
Mhm.
kind of self-indulgence to it, so you can really get into it. And I think it kind of helps sometimes having that other perspective of
without
like,
like actually experiencing the bad things that are happening in the music, but like sort of touching upon it.
It's
like,
a little push. It's a little tip over the edge. So like I know I feel really sad. I know I need to really feel this, but I can't today because I've got to go to physio in 10 minutes or something. And it's just like, okay, right, this gives me time and space to do this without actually having to really, really get into it. It's an aid, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. That's well said. Let's listen to I Will Never Learn by Nation of Language.
Lost in thought, far away,
I Will Never Learn. And you actually pointed out the part where he sings.
It's audio visual, guys.
I'm sick of myself. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's audio visual.
He really
yeah, you're
sings.
also watching us. Sometimes I'm not like aware of that. I'm just standing here. on
So
my
that's for the
phone
best, you know.
doing anything. Oh yeah, I also promised my good friend Luke yesterday that I was going to give him a shout out for borrowing his laptop today.
Hey.
My laptop is broken and I'm reading stuff from it now. So thank you very much. Hope you're listening. As an accompanying song, I chose a song by Mothers. The song is called It Hurts Until It Doesn't. It's from the album When You Walk a Long Distance, You Are Tired, from 2016. And yeah, the contrasting lightness of the instrumentals and the pained yet passionate yelps of frontwoman Christine Lesper create this honeyed, somber epiphany that tells you to let go of the feelings poisoning you on the inside. Instead, try to rise above your past self. Listening to Mothers can be a complex emotional experience, and it definitely requires a lot of introspection, but every now and then, that's all we need. So this is Mothers. Mothers. You said your brother likes Mothers.
The band. The band, yeah. Yeah. And And, generally, I guess it's nice. Anyway, yeah.
All right. Next song, Every Atom.
Yes, this is by Lanterns on the Lake. And they were nominated for the Mercury Prize the year that I think Michael Kilcana won in 2020. And I think that
Michael
makes
Kiwanuka?
sense.
Or-
Yeah. Because that was that was a glum year. So I feel like it's fitting. But
I love Michael Kiwanuka though. I've seen him on Down the Rabbit Hole this year.
Oh, no way.
It was so good. But he played during a game of the Netherlands, like the football game.
Oh,
and everyone
that's
was
a
watching
shame.
that.
Yeah.
But I wanted to see Michael Kiwanuka, so I was there.
Nice.
But every now and then, during the sad songs, you heard like people in the crowd, oh my god, they scored. It's like 1-0 and 2-0. It was such a weird experience because he was singing very sad songs.
Yeah.
And then people started cheering during,
dear.
like right in the middle of the song.
Oh
This was
dear.
fun.
I mean, that's a contrast, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bless him.
All right, but that's
tough.
short sidestep. Let's go to Every Atom.
Yeah, it's really good. It's
All right, let's play it.
it's very much about like longing and that like really deep yearning for someone and just that hurt, and it's quite a bit colder and unreciprocated, and the production and the instrumentation is really amazing. I think with the general message of the song, just the little guitar breaks and stuff are so haunting. I think that if there's a word for this, it's just haunting. Like someone's out there and not with you, and it's just...
Is this the most uncomfortable song that you brought with you today?
I think so. Yeah, it's really... Yeah, but you can hear it in the instrumentation. It's difficult, but it's good.
All right.
Yeah.
Every Atom by...
Lanterns on the Lake.
I took your cigarettes to our secret place. I knocked on every door in your estate. I've seen the cavalry march for peace, but I haven't caught a glimpse of you in weeks. If I have to split every atom just to find a trace of you, that's what I'll do. I swam around the Lusitania and sang your name. I carved your silhouette with a rusty blade. I caught a cavalier and a king or two.
or they're still playing. This was Every Atom. While we were listening, I said this is probably the one song from this this show that I'm going to listen to a lot after this. I love the guitar work.
It's gorgeous.
It's very
so
it's
good.
gorgeous. Yeah. I have an accompanying song. I must say I'm not that very familiar with this song yet. Last minute. But yeah, it's from the album or from the artist Sunday, 1994. The album is called the same. It's an EP, and the song is called Stained Glass Window. And as always, we're talking about a bad relationship.
Oh dear.
And this is the most mellow one, and it's toxic, and it's mostly related to religion, where the church gave her warnings not to be with that guy, but she does not give importance to them, even praying for him with a picture of him. So yeah, very...
Got to do what you got to do, girl.
Yeah.
Just keep it going.
This is Stained Glass Window.
Touch me.
All right. The band is called Sunday 1994. The album is called Sunday 1994.
I see.
It's actually from 2024.
Nice.
So yeah.
Brand new.
All
Love
right.
it. Okay.
This next song is also very new.
Yes, it is fairly new. It's by The Magic Lantern, not Lanterns on the Lake.
Mm-hmm.
The Magic Lantern. He's definitely UK based. He's not that well known, but I really like this. To be fair, I don't typically listen to things like this. There's nothing wrong with it. It's very lovely, but to me, this really struck a chord because I just think it's about many forms of love. I think in a lot of these tearjerkers, it's heartbreak, like something's going really wrong with a partner or God or anything like that. But this is I think this is a tale of very deep love, and a lot of songs sort of depict like vulnerabilities as a really scary and horrible and exposing thing, but this describes this vulnerability in love as something really nice, and it's really beautiful, and yeah, it really embraces the comforts that vulnerability can bring once you really lean into it.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure it's about childbirth and starting a family, which I imagine is very scary and intense. But instead of running away from it, it's really just embracing, like, oh gosh, this is a lot, but there's a lot of love, so it's okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Beautiful. This is Trembling by
The Magic Lantern.
The Magic Lantern.
Yeah.
Who knows, but soon in a too bright lit room, call shrouded journeys begin. The pause, then the cry, the storm and the eye, a mother, a father, a child. Let a tear roll down. You've stared at the sun and seen how it's made. You can gasp, you can gasp, you can gasp. From this broken body trembling, love comes afraid. So rest your head, my love. I am so proud of you, and I'm scared too. I was scared too. Will my door through now, when in us the world's born anew? The joy and the hope, you dream and we cope, moment by moment we grow. Let a tear roll down. You've reached in the air and felt a heartbeat there. You can laugh, you can laugh, you can laugh. From this broken body trembling, love calls its name. So rest your head, my love.
I'm so proud of you, and I'm scared too. Yes, I was scared too.
You said piano is underused.
Pianos are underused. Yeah.
You
But-
mean like in pop music of today?
Yeah, I really do. I was
Mm.
watching a film with a friend the other day, and it was about music, and then they just sort of whip out the piano, and was like,
Mhm.
"That's." Do you know what? It's pretty rare.
I think it's
feel
one of the
like-
coolest instruments if you can play it very well.
Very well. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, not if you just play the what's it called from that movie, Amelie theme.
Oh, yeah, nice. I'd love to be able to do that. That's yeah.
I mean, still, it's
I'll
cool.
take it. Nice.
All right, the next song is also piano based, I guess, right? I think it's a piano
Oh,
song.
good question.
It's Reconcile.
Yeah. Well, it's a soundtrack anyway.
Yeah, it's a
so
soundtrack from
I-
Lady Bird.
It is. Yeah.
Awesome movie.
Oof.
And John Bryan also did the music for Magnolia and for
Eternal Sunshine of the
Eternal
Spotless
Sunshine of
Mind.
the Spotless Mind.
Oh,
And
so
I found
good.
out that he also was a producer on some of the tracks on Blonde by Frank Ocean.
Dude, the man don't stop.
Wow.
He's got it. Yeah. He's a cool
I think
guy.
it was on Self Control and White Ferrari, which are also a few of the
damn.
best songs on there.
Very nice.
So anyway, John Bryan.
Yes. Yeah, I was really stuck actually between choosing something from Lady Bird and Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, because they're both pretty heavy, you know, both pretty heavy. And I think in terms of films, I probably prefer Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little bonus FYI.
Yeah.
Just, you know, and but this track in particular is just the idea of reconciliation, which it really gets me. Like people can make you sad, people can make you angry, people can betray you and do things that they shouldn't be doing, maybe a little lie, a little this, a little that, but which is always sad. But the idea that people kind of it's always a big conflict between people caring enough that they want to try and make things right, and well, if you cared, why are you doing that? But then no one's perfect. I think a lot of, I don't know, in this modern time, I think there's really not a lot of room for mistakes, which does make me really sad, you know, like I think there's quite little room for people to grow, and I think people should be given a bit more of that. So
They
I
should
think
be making mistakes all the time.
yeah, especially me. Especially,
Yeah?
you know, that
Why
should
you?
be especially
Why
allowed.
especially you?
Big, just because, you know. No, but I think, yeah, the idea of trying to make things right, even when it's a bit tricky, is really gets me.
It's
very,
beautiful,
like,
and it's also one of the more, I think, hopeful moments in the film or in the soundtrack.
Yeah,
I guess
for sure.
I mean, it's a film about a girl being lost. It's like a coming of age story, I guess. So yeah, this is like a hopeful moment at the end.
Yeah, it's reflecting with other people and reflecting who you are and what your values are, and
yeah, I read
working out who you
a
wanna be.
comment online, and it's someone posted a review, and it said, "And this right here is going to make a bitch cry." That was such a short song.
Sneaky.
Sneaky. We were talking about other stuff, and then suddenly the song ended. Yeah, beautiful song though.
It is. It really
Beautiful.
is.
And it was piano, indeed. And now I've also chosen an instrumental piece. It's 8 minutes, so now we can really do something else. It's the Danish string quartet, and they play Beethoven. It's Adagio ma non troppo e moto. It's chamber music, 2021. It's a beautiful rendition of an expressive Beethoven piece. 8 minutes of beautiful strings swaying along.
I wish it was 9.
You wish it was 9.
Wow.
I wish it was 10. So yeah, let's pick up the pace a bit.
Come on.
Let's go for a song that sounds happy, but the lyrics are not.
It's the classic happy sad.
The classic,
it really
classic
is.
happy sad.
It's so sad. The man's in pain. The man is not okay. He's having a really hard time. It's oh gosh, it's if you listen to what he's saying, it's some of the saddest stuff you can go through. It's really heartbreaking.
I think it's also the most well-known song that we're going to play today.
I would imagine so.
I have not checked the streams on Spotify, but it's probably a lot.
I think it's up there.
Yeah.
I think it's probably up there.
So we're talking about Love Really Hurts Without You by Billy Ocean.
We are.
Do you have anything else to add?
I think like I really imagine this is a very sad thing. So the way I picture it in my head is that someone's really hurt someone, they break up, blah, 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 and the person's trying to make themselves feel better, so they're at a karaoke bar with their friends, and you think, right, this is going to make me feel better. It's a really happy, fun song.
And then halfway down, they break down in tears.
Well, halfway down, the other person only comes and walks in, and they're like, oh my gosh, it really, ouch, this really does hurt.
Yeah.
And then you kind of enter their mind, and then the rest of the karaoke bar like vanishes, and then you just hear it.
Yeah.
This is similar to what you were saying about.
It's a bit like the La La Land end scene, like when there's this bar and they see each other and everything else vanishes.
So it's slowed down and got tons of reverb on it, and it's just, love is horrible. Yeah.
All right, Love Really Hurts Without You.
Mm-hmm.
Love Really Hurts Without You by Billy Ocean. I love that you brought some soul with you.
Always. always.
Yeah. Well, some people don't, and but I love it. I'm a huge soul fan and disco and funk and everything like that. And so yeah, when you picked this one, it was nice that I could find some soul myself, and I chose Dusty Springfield from the Live at Memphis record, and this one is called No Easy Way Down. Oof. I guess it speaks for itself.
Your toy balloon has sailed in the sky, but now it must fall to the ground. Now your sad eyes reveal just how badly you feel, 'cause there is no easy way down. The view from the cliffs must have been exciting, and up to the peaks you were bound. Now you're stranded alone, and the past is unknown, and there is no easy way down. No, it isn't very easy when you're left on your own. No, it isn't very easy when each road you take is one more mistake. There's no one to break your fall, lead you back home. Yeah, we all like to climb to the heights, love, where our fantasy world can be found. But you must know in the end, when it's time to descend, that there is no easy way down. You know you're gonna find there is no easy way
Dusty Springfield, No Easy Way Down. And from that we go to The Weight.
Yes.
I don't actually know that much about this song. It's also one of your choices. So why did you choose this song?
It's very autumnal, actually. So
very what?
Autumnal.
Nice.
It's very nice for this time of year, and it's not like a desperate, sad, like, oh gosh, I'm hurting.
You should get like a cardigan.
Yeah, just let's go to Seattle and just like chill out. But this is quite a good one when you just like, I can't be bothered. Like, forget this. Like, this is why am I even sad?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
it's by the American Analog Set.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Never heard of them.
Yeah, they're good. They're kind of grungy, kind of. I mean, this is one of their more downbeat kind of songs.
Yeah, kind of slowcore, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much definitely in that realm. Yeah, maybe fans.
Do you have any personal attachment to this song?
Yeah, I think maybe 2 years ago, I was just like this kind of time of year, which I think is kind of sucks for everyone. Like, where's the sun?
I love it.
It's really nice,
yeah.
But like I think it's really easy to to sort of like get lost in it and really dwell and like, oh God.
Yeah, that's true.
And yeah, I just, I didn't really know what I was doing, and I was like, why am I even sad? Like, it's just, I'm past it now. This is what it is. Yeah.
And then you listen to this song.
Yes. And it feeds it.
Wow.
Just don't try. Through the 90s, we just got by. It's not worth it.
The Weight, the American Analog set. And the next artist is actually an artist that has been on this show a couple of times.
No way.
And I'm still not sure how to pronounce his name. It's Bon Iver?
Right. This in my old house in London, this was a constant battle.
It was a battle on how to pronounce his name.
Yeah, the majority were kind of Bon Iver.
Bon Iver?
Yeah.
Wow, okay, cool.
Because they were like, oh, Bon Iver, no, it's not French. There's not an H in front of it.
Yeah, okay. Well then,
I'm going to go
Iver.
B.I.
B.I.?
I'm staying out of it. I don't know.
All right. The song is called Beach Baby. It's from the some Blood Bank album or Blood.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yes.
EP. But the song is called Beach Baby. Why this song? Because he has so many sad songs to choose from.
So many. I don't. This is just sad. Like if I actually need to cry, this gets
Do
on.
you cry a lot?
Not as much as I'd like, to be honest. I think it's really good for you. I think I'm quite a bottler, which is bad vibes, to be fair. I think it can get a bit out of hand eventually. But I used to cry a lot, like a lot.
Also with music or?
Yeah, I mean,
really. Yeah.
without, at home, on the streets, who cares? But it's really good for you. So I kind of wish I cried a bit more because I think it would help me keep up with things. I think it's good regulation.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I hope everyone's crying now.
So about Bon Iver, B.I.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you expect of the Charlie XCX remix?
Just so much reverb.
So much reverb.
So much reverb. So choppy.
I have a hard time picturing him on like the Brad album, but I'm really excited for
I can
it.
see it. Diamond Bikini.
What?
Diamond Bikini. He's going to be there.
Diamond Bikini?
Absolutely rocking it. Yeah.
Diamond Bikini? What are you talking about?
That's what he's going to be like on the album. Can you see it in the future? It's going to be sick.
Awesome. All right, let's talk about Beach Baby.
Yeah, it's to be fair, I can barely understand what he's saying, to be fair, but it's a proper look out the window. This is me. This is time for me now. Let me just let him cradle me. And that's okay.
Some me time for you then.
Yeah.
This is Beach Baby.
When you're out, tell your lucky one to know you'll leave. Don't you like when you're fleeing? I like not to hear keys. Only hold till your coffee warms. But don't hurry and speed. Once a time, put a time in your ear on the beach. And your clutch clean heat.
Beach Baby by Bon Iver.
We
got some input here.
Yeah.
Some backstory. It was actually from the French saying, right? Yeah. All right. As an accompanying song, I chose a song by the Mountain Goats. It's called Get Lonely. It's an indie rock song. We don't have that much time anymore, so I'll just stop talking now and just play the song.
Shh. Yeah.
I will rise up early and dress myself up nice, and I will leave the house and check the deadlock twice. And I will find a crowd and blend in for a minute. And I will try to find a little comfort in it. And I will get lonely and gasp for air and send your name up from my lips like a signal flare. I will go downtown, stand in the shadows of the buildings, and button up my coat, trying to stay strong, spirit willing. And I will come back home. Maybe call some friends. Maybe paint some pictures. It all depends. And I will get lonely and gasp for air and look up at the high windows. I see your face up there.
Very soft indie rock song by the Mountain Goats. It's called Get Lonely. And yeah, with a title like that, there's nothing much to explain. Maybe for the next one there is. It's called Baby Where You Are.
Yes, this is a real tearjerker for me. So yeah, it's a song very, very heavy with love. So shout out Oscar. My boyfriend first played this song for me, and he lives here as well, and we do see each other a lot, but then sometimes we're apart for quite some time, a few weeks, that kind of thing. And you know, I miss him a lot when we're not together, but this song in particular makes me feel very close to him and like he's close to me, which is very nice. And it's kind of a magical thing that a song can do, this kind of transcend these physical boundaries and bring people together, even though it sucks that you're not. So it makes me feel incredibly connected, and it's really nice and it's beautiful. The singing is lovely, and that makes me cry. And it's like, oh well, we're nearly together. This is okay for now.
What's the reason that you're sometimes apart?
Well, I'm English, so sometimes I go home.
Oh, like
yeah. And it's okay.
He's from here.
Yeah. So it's okay. But sometimes we're just in different places, or he goes off traveling a bit, which is very nice. And yeah, it's good times.
And then when you're apart, you both play Baby Where You Are.
Yeah, we do.
If I could be, baby, where you are. If I could be, baby, where you are. If I could see, baby, what you see, then I would know, baby, what you know. Just to be, baby, where you are. If I could go, baby, where you go. If I could know, baby, what you know, then I could see, baby, what you see. Just to be, baby, where you are. Just to see, baby, where you are. Then I would know, baby, where to go. Just to be, baby, where you are. Just to be, yes, baby, where you are.
That's a cute little song.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
Yeah.
Beautiful voices that you don't hear that often.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next one is called Drop.
Yes. It's by Hope Sandoval and the Warm Inventions. And Hope is Mazzy Star. She's the front woman of
Yeah, I
Mazzy
saw
Star.
that.
Yeah, so...
Cool. And the album is called Bavarian Fruit Bread.
Yes, it's so...
Awesome title.
It's so nice. It's good actually. Check it out. But I think this is quite melancholy. It's quite kind of passive and like passive sadness. So it's not really like cry. But there's sort of happy sounding instruments. So there's a glockenspiel break, and to me that says, yeah, you're sad. Deal with it. You know, things are gonna keep being happy around you. So yeah, it's on you really to kind of keep going, and that sucks. That's hard. You know, I think that's
a bit of a bleak outlook on life.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but I think that's what kind of completes a feeling of sadness is the reality that you've got to move on. I think it's all well and good being sad and you're like, oh gosh, yeah, this is. Ooh.
I mean, it's also a feeling that you can dwell too much in.
For sure.
I think Boy Genius has this song, Nothing. What's it called? Nothing. Something with nothing. It's their most famous song,
right?
And it's basically about this. That sometimes you can just talk yourself down, and even though it's not even fair to the people around you,
exactly.
You're just saying, "Oh, well, I'm good for nothing," but it's not true.
I think in a strange way that can be kind of fun. Not fun, but
fun.
Not fun, but you're like, this is good. But then I think the real pain comes from having to leave it behind and move on. It's like, okay, this is the real work.
It's difficult.
Yeah.
So the song is called Drop.
Mm-hmm.
Let's play it.
The way you draw
Hope Sandoval and the Warm Invention. From the album Bavarian Fruit Bread, this was Drop. Beautiful song.
Yeah, it's
I
very
love
nice.
it. And I have an accompanying song, but I just saw that it was not on my USB yet. And we don't have that much time, so let's just first
Scary.
pick one of yours. The next one is called Soft Currents.
Yeah, it's I really don't usually like kind of a more ballad kind of vibe. I just
Why not?
I can sometimes find them, and you know, this is a general thing, but I can sometimes find them quite superficial and quite just a bit. Oh gosh, okay, I get it. A little bit irritating, which
Yeah,
I don't know. It's just not usually.
it
my
does work
my
good
vibe.
for singing auditions, like
Yeah.
The Voice of Holland or anything.
Yeah,
or,
exactly. Maybe
Idol.
that's why I get this like superficial link,
Yeah.
because it's just like, oh, you're loud.
Yeah,
Good on you. But I think Alexandra's voice is really, really incredible, and I think most importantly in the context of this show is very effortless. And I think that kind of, it's almost a tiredness that she has, this tiredness kind of sound that she has in her voice, and I think that's really sad, because it's just so many mistakes that she refers to making in the song, and so much time and so much previous effort that's been poured into these feelings, and it's just broken
Soft Current
down.
by Alexandra Savior.
Yes, that's right.
Cool.
I've had 7 years of bad luck, and I'm just fine. Happiness, I find happiness in the wrong places every time. My fate is at the hands of my mistakes, and that's alright. Oh, the tears I've shed, love, and I'm still crying. Happiness, I find happiness in the wrong places every time. My fate is at the hands of my mistakes, and that's alright. My fate is in your hand without you even trying. My fate is at the hands of my mistakes, and that's alright.
Soft Currents by Alexandra Savior. I had a matching song for the last song that we played, and It's from Stina Nordenstam, and it's called Dynamite. But seeing as we have less than 10 minutes left, I think it's just best to go to your last song of the show.
Thank you.
Of course, I want to thank you for being here today. You had such a nice selection.
Oh,
and,
good. I'm glad you think so.
We're going to finish it off with this song, and you actually said this has to be the last song. Why?
It must be.
It must be. Why?
I think this is the song that I've got the longest history with. I think perhaps I'm very lucky, but the real time I experienced, I think, a real deep sadness. I think perhaps like other people is in your early teens when there's quite a lot going on. You know, you're kind of getting used to things and just learning how to be a person, kind of. And this song at the beginning really entertains that. It's quite cathartic and really lets you wallow, but then if you wait, the pacing is really, really lovely, and it really helps you get out of it. It gives you everything because it serves the purpose of being really sad and leaning into it and thinking, yeah, I need to cry, and then it resolves it really nicely. It kind of, there's a point that you'll realize, I think, makes you realize that you can believe in yourself, and then I do, and I think sometimes it's a very narrative song. It's got a very good narrative arc, and the main character is our friend Bob, and I think
Bob was in the rain.
Yes, Bob in the rain, and then there's the Lizard of Hope, and I think we can all be a little bit Bob sometimes, but that's all right. It'll be all right.
That's a beautiful way to end this show. we should all be a bit of Bob. This is Bob in the Rain and the Lizard of Hope by Tom Rosenthal.
Yeah.
Oh, Bob, in the rain, all the pains of the day, no joy, no hope, no mates, no job, oh Bob. He walks along, he falls down into a puddle. Oh, soggy Bob. But then a lizard, a little lizard, comes to him. He says it's gonna be alright, Bob.